Hello and welcome to this episode of WakeTV. I'm your host, Jennifer Heiss. Summer's upon us and we have some great stories for you today, so let's get started. So now that the weather has warmed up and summer is upon us, it might be time to take a vacation with your friends and family. Unfortunately, there are a lot of things that can go wrong while you're away from home. Our own Elizabeth Hermansis is going to be around throughout this episode with some great tips on how you can keep your friends and your family safe this summer. In fact, here she is with the first one.
This summer, many Wake County residents will hit the roads and the skies to enjoy a well-deserved vacation. But just because we're taking a break from the office doesn't mean we can let our guard down when it comes to health and safety. Today we're joined by Wake County's Carla Piedrahita to learn more about how we can keep ourselves healthy and safe this summer. Carla, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So one of my favorite things to do when I'm on vacation is eat delicious food. However, food that isn't stored properly can sometimes carry diseases that make us sick. What can I do to ensure that my food is safe to eat when I'm road tripping to my favorite vacation destination or enjoying a picnic in a park?
Of course, you want to have your cooler and you want to have some ice. You know, you can take these from home and that's a good idea, but usually they'll melt after a little while and then you have no place to get them cold again. So you can just buy ice. That's why it's at all the gas stations. And you want to just make sure that your cooler has ice that's not melted in it, and so you keep things cool. So when you go out for your picnic, you're going to take things out, and then the really important thing in the summertime, because it's so hot a lot of times, is we want to make sure that everything that you took out for the picnic gets back into the cooler if it's perishable within 1 hour.
Wow, and 1 hour.
Yeah, because sometimes people just leave it out and they're grazing, they're playing, they're doing other things, but you really want to get it back in, and then you can take it out again if you want something else. And of course, a lot of times when we're vacationing, right, we go out to nice restaurants too. And so just like you would do at home, you always want to make sure that you're checking the sanitation score, right? In the restaurant, usually it's posted up right when you're walking in the door. And you always want to wash your hands, just like you do at home, right? Either before you're going to eat, prepare food, handle food. And you know, when you're out on a picnic or something, you might not be able to, so you want to use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer, and that's a really good idea, to at least use something before you start dealing with food.
Get the timely and accurate information you need to stay safe if there's an emergency in your area. Sign up for Ready Wake alerts, and Wake County will send you important notifications by text, phone, or email, whichever way you choose. Whether it's severe weather, a missing person report, or a neighborhood evacuation, stay in the know with Ready Wake alerts. Learn more and sign up at readywake.com.
Big changes are coming to the South Wake Recycling and Trash Drop-Off Facility in Apex. By 2018, the renovated facility will provide residents better access to trash disposal and recycling options in the area. A new layout will also help traffic flow easily through the site. During the transition, please pay attention to all signs at the facility, as traffic patterns and drop-off locations will shift several times during construction. For more information, visit wakegov.com/recycling. That's wakegov.com/recycling.
Every year, the Wake County Public Library System offers the summer reading program for readers of all ages. Our own Alice Avery went out to East Regional Library recently to learn about this year's theme, as well as what readers can expect during the months of June and July.
Hi, I'm Alice Avery, and we're here at East Regional Library with Dan Brooks, manager for Wake County Public Libraries, to talk about summer reading. Dan, thanks for joining us today.
My pleasure.
So what is the summer reading program?
Our summer reading program is really the biggest series of programs we do all year long. It runs from June 1st through July 31st for 2 full months in the summer. And it's where we promote all the great programs that we have. We offer even more programs, and we have lots of great books that we promote our collection when kids and adults generally have more time to read. The kids tend to be out of school, the adults may take vacations, they may be going to the beach or the mountains, or just sticking in town and going to the neighborhood pool. But everyone seems to have a little bit more time to read, and we're hoping to engage them in the libraries.
Good. So what is the goal of the summer reading program?
The goal of our summer reading program has always been to support the library's mission to promote the love of reading and foster the pursuit of knowledge for the residents of Wake County. And again, that's done through our many great programs that we offer and promoting our book collection and just having really fun, positive experiences in the library.
And how long has Wake County Public Libraries been offering this?
We've been offering a summer reading program going back probably more than 25 years, but really about 5 years ago, we started bringing it under sort of one cohesive program for all ages, from young child, school age, teen, and adults.
So let's talk about this year. What's the theme and what can we expect this summer?
This year's theme for all ages is music, and the slogan is Libraries Rock. The theme is selected by the National Collaborative Summer Library Program, and we've adopted that each year to fit our summer reading program. As far as what we can expect, we've got over 140 different super special programs for school-age kids and their families. We've got our ever-popular story times that happen throughout the summer every day of the week at various libraries. For teens at our regional libraries, we have our weekly teen programs, which will cap off at the end of the summer with a Harry Potter escape room program that's going to be really fun. And then for adults, we've got lots of our ever-popular programs, our monthly Craft It program. We've got music programs featuring rock and roll and folk rock. We've got historical fiction tea with local authors, and many, many more programs.
Sounds like a great summer. So I know it's taking place now. How long does it run?
It runs from the beginning of June through the end of July every year for those full 2 months in the summer.
Okay. And who's eligible for this program? Is it just for kids?
No, summer reading is definitely not just for kids. It's for everyone from babies and preschoolers who are young children through school age, kindergarten through 5th graders, our teens 6th through 10th grade, and then our adults really 11th grade and up. And you know, as we say, or as we say, ages 16 to 116 can participate. We have something for everybody.
That's great. So how can people learn more and get involved?
Well, the best way is just visit your local Wake County Public Library, and the staff there will be happy to fill you in on the information. There's also lots of information on our website. Our summer reading information is featured prominently on the library's website, wakegov.com/libraries. We also will be promoting it on all of our social media sites this summer as well.
Great. Well, thanks for taking the time to be with us today, Dan.
My pleasure.
So, Paige on drums, me on accordion, you on guitar. Just the three of us in the band, not one additional person.
Sly Fox, you want to help with summer reading this year?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I need you and Girafficus to set up for the summer reading program. This year's theme is Libraries Rock. It's all about music. We're going to have live music for all ages, from steel drums to rock and roll.
Giraffe,
What do you want?
Paige wants us to set up for summer reading.
Don't I usually do that with Brian?
Not this year. The theme is Libraries Rock, so...
We need to gather a bunch of rocks. We could go to the quarry, or the parking lot. Come on!
That was almost too easy. Only a few more loads.
What a mess!
What happened to my pile? Summer reading is ruined.
Wait, what? Libraries Rock is about music, reading, and learning, not rocks.
Oh.
You know, exciting science, live animals, and break dancers. But Sly Fox...
You didn't even ask me if I wanted to be in the band.
But every year you try and ruin summer reading.
It would still have been nice to be asked. So I'm in the band?
At the library, everyone's included.
Now, I can't think of summer in North Carolina without thinking about the mosquitoes that love to pester me when I'm outside. What can I do to protect myself from mosquito bites?
Well, so in North Carolina, for the most part, mosquitoes are out in the morning, first thing, dawn and dusk, basically. And so if you can stay inside during those times, you'll be less likely to get bitten. In some other places, they might be out during the day, but here in North Carolina, it's generally when they're out, so you want to stay inside or behind screens at that time of day. Now, the other thing I like to do is have a long sleeve shirt that I'm going to wear if I can handle the heat. Long pants are a good idea, just covering up in general. And then putting some DEET repellent on you. And so you're going to use repellent on any exposed skin that's left. So you could put it on, on your neck. You could even put it a little bit in your hair. And of course, we want to remember that if we're putting these repellents on children, we want to spray our own hands and then put it on them for them. We don't want them doing it themselves. So covering up is a great idea. The other thing about North Carolina is really here they're just kind of a nuisance, those mosquitoes. They don't really carry much disease, so we don't have to worry so much about that. It's just unfortunate when we get bit.
The Wake County WIC program is excited to announce a major new development for the distribution of WIC benefits. eWIC offers a simple, safe, and convenient way for WIC clients to use their food benefits. The brand new eWIC cards replace paper food vouchers and work just like debit cards at the checkout. When you get to the register, swipe your eWIC card first to pay for WIC-allowed foods. For the first time, eWIC allows clients to buy as little or as much food as they need during each shopping trip. You can even check your benefit balance and identify WIC-approved products on your smartphone while you shop. To learn more about eWIC, please call 919-250-4720 or visit wakegov.com/WIC. Did you know 1 in 30 baby boomers has hepatitis C? People born between 1945 and 1965 are 5 times more likely to have hepatitis C. Hepatitis C can hide in the body for years or even decades and can cause cirrhosis, cancer, and even death. The good news is hepatitis C can be treated. The first step is to get a simple, free blood test. Don't be a statistic. Visit wakegov.com/hepc today to schedule your free blood test.
Every year during National EMS Week, Wake County EMS holds an open house and hosts a celebration for cardiac arrest survivors. This year's celebration featured a special guest that you may have recognized from the news, Ty Solomon.
I'm Alice Avery, and we're here at Wake County EMS Station 1 in downtown Raleigh for an open house to kick off National EMS Week. I'm here with Jeff Hammerstein, Assistant Chief with Wake County EMS. Jeff?
Good
Can you
morning.
tell us a little bit about what's going on today?
Absolutely. So every year during National EMS Week, we host an open house with our partners from Health Promotion and Chronic Disease Prevention to do a couple of things. Have people come in and learn a little bit more about EMS. We teach CPR, we hand out Band-Aids, how to use a defibrillator, and then we also do some blood pressure screenings and have some health information just for general healthy living lifestyles.
Great. Have you had a lot of traffic today?
There's always a lot. It comes and goes, but there's a lot of people milling around downtown, so we kind of draw them in with the Panda, the paramedic Panda, and get some blood pressure screenings and teach those CPR skills that are so important when they're needed.
So it's National EMS Week. What does that mean, and what's the importance of it?
So for us, that's a week that we really try to reach out to the public and let them know a little bit more about who we are and what the service means. It's not just a TV or a movie paramedic with the super dramatic stuff, but there's a little bit more to it than that, it turns out. So we really take that time to reach out, teach more about who we really are and what we do. And then once again, we never want to lose the opportunity to talk about hands-only CPR and defibrillators, learning bleeding control, and those critical first steps while we're on the way for any emergency.
Right. Well, I know you have another event happening tomorrow night. It's your popular annual Code Celebrate. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. We're really looking forward to that. So Tuesday, May 22nd at Reynolds Coliseum this year, we're welcoming back Ty Solomon. He's a survivor that's a basketball player with South Carolina State University. This past December went into cardiac arrest actually during a game with NC State at PNC Arena. got immediate CPR and defibrillation and survived and is doing very well. So we're really happy to have him back and kind of talk a little bit about his story. Also, Coach Murray Garvin from South Carolina State University will be here to kind of speak on the topic and encourage people again to learn CPR. In addition, there were 120 survivors of cardiac arrest in 2017 in Wake County, and so they're all invited. It's a celebration, and we want people to come join us.
It's my pleasure to introduce now the head basketball coach of South Carolina State University, Coach Murray Garvin. Come on up.
When I turned around and I witnessed Ty on the ground, he never stays down. And then immediately, our athletic trainer, Tyler Long, that is sitting right over there, started administering CPR. And in my mind, I was like, what is going on? What happened? And you never realize the moment that you are in and how it will impact the world. I never dreamed that Ty and I would be sitting in Raleigh today talking about surviving cardiac arrest. And if you have a second chance and you want to be put back in the game, what I ask of you, or what are you going to do better when you're back in the game? What are you going to do with the rest of the game you have to play? Is it going to be about you, or is it going to be about others? Is it going to be about impacting your communities, or is it going to be about you? Do something with your second chance. Make it about others and continue to impact the community. Thank you for all the prayers that come from Raleigh and from around the world. We truly appreciate that, and we're going to keep on being a witness for the miracle that happened in Raleigh on December the 2nd. God bless you, God bless Wake EMS, and whenever you need us, we're a phone call away. Thank you.
Big changes are coming to the South Wake Recycling and Trash Drop-Off Facility in Apex. By 2018, the renovated facility will provide residents better access to trash disposal and recycling options in the area. A new layout will also help traffic flow easily through the site. During the transition, please pay attention to all signs at the facility as traffic patterns and drop-off locations will shift several times during construction. For more information, visit wakegov.com/recycling. That's wakegov.com/recycling.
Get the timely and accurate information you need to stay safe if there's an emergency in your area. Sign up for Ready Wake alerts, and Wake County will send you important notifications by text, phone, or email, whichever way you choose. Whether it's severe weather, a missing person report, or a neighborhood evacuation, stay in the know with Ready Wake alerts. Learn more and sign up at readywake.com.
My dog and I love to hike new trails whenever we travel somewhere, but I also know that spending time in the woods can put us at risk of tick bites. What can I do to protect myself from ticks?
So again, clothing is the best thing you can do. You know, you can wear a long sleeve shirt, you want to tuck it into your pants, you want to wear long pants that you're then tucking into your socks. Again, in North Carolina, sometimes that's a little impractical because it's so hot. So again, you can use those repellents. And so there's a repellents that contain permethrin are a good idea to put on your gear. So like on your boots, you can put it on your clothing, you can put it on your camping equipment, anything like that that you might have. And if you follow the directions, it's good for a lot of washes. So you could take it on vacation with you and it'll be good the whole time that you're away. So it's a great idea, put that on in advance and have it just ready to go. And then on exposed skin, you can use your repellents that are for skin. So like they contain DEET, right? And then on your dog, you know, there's special repellents that you can put on them, and you need to ask your vet what would be best for your dog in particular. You also can stay on trails, actually, because, you know, ticks are really hanging out like here in the leaf litter. They're in tall grasses, brushy areas. And if you stay on the trail in like the middle of the trail, you're less likely to pick up ticks. Of course, I'm not going to do that. I like to be all over, and I'm looking at things, and so are my kids, and we're all just out there having a great old time. So really the most important thing you can do is when you come inside, take a shower. Even if you're not going to take a shower, you need to do a tick check. So you can either do that check in the shower or without a shower. But if you do shower, you can wash off some of those ticks that haven't gotten attached yet. And what you want to be checking for is like the ticks like warm, moist places. So they'll tend to crawl up your body until they find a place that they like to attach. So it could be in your hair, it could be behind your ears, the back of your neck. And then it could be anywhere skin folds, so like under your arms, in your belly button. If you're heavy at all like me, then they like to be right around your waist, and they love to go in those most private of parts. So you really need to be checking there and checking your kids too. So the reason we're checking is because we want to get those ticks off right away.
The Wake County WIC program is excited to announce a major new development for the distribution of WIC benefits. eWIC offers a simple, safe, and convenient way for WIC clients to use their food benefits. The brand new eWIC cards replace paper food vouchers and work just like debit cards at the checkout. When you get to the register, swipe your eWIC card first to pay for WIC-allowed foods. For the first time, eWIC allows clients to buy as little or as much food as they need during each shopping trip. You can even check your benefit balance and identify WIC-approved products on your smartphone while you shop. To learn more about eWIC, please call 919-250-4720 or visit wakegov.com/WIC.
Each day, Wake County's recyclables make their way from our curbsides, convenience centers, and apartment complexes to facilities where they are sorted and baled for their trip to a reprocessor or manufacturer where they can actually be recycled. But there's one major problem that all these sorting facilities deal with, and that's contamination. Recycling contamination means different things for different communities. But here in Wake County, there are a few major contaminants that really gum up the works. Plastic bags, tanglers like cords, hoses, and hangers, and plain old dirt from food or liquids left in materials. Let's explore how these contaminants can wreak havoc on Wake County's recycling system. Some people bag their recyclables before putting them in their bins. Others just put plastic bags like these in loose. But no matter how your plastic bags get into your recycling bin, they're bad news. Plastic bags tangle up and shut down recycling equipment. You can recycle plastic bags at many grocery stores in the region, but never put them in with your other recyclables. Tanglers are perfect examples of a phenomenon called wishful recycling, when people put things they think should be recycled into their bins without checking first to see if they're accepted. Whether you put a garden hose, wire hangers, or an old extension cord in your bin, the result is the same. It jams up the works at the sorting facility. Remember, if you're not sure before you put something in your recycling, contact your local municipality to see if it's recyclable. And finally, putting dirty recyclables in your bin just winds up degrading the paper and cardboard materials that could otherwise be recycled. Always empty bottles and replace the caps before you place them into your recycling bin. And never recycle items that have a lot of food in them. Give them a quick rinse in cold water first.
We're all familiar with recycling in the kitchen, but we produce lots of recyclables in other rooms around the house that don't always make it into our recycling bins. In fact, another room in the house where we produce a lot of recyclables is the bathroom. All sorts of packages we use and dispose of in the bathroom are recyclable, like many of these common items. Lots of plastic bottles for things like hand soap, shampoo and conditioner, body wash, and even some household cleaners and cleansers are recyclable. The only thing to remember is to always remove pumps. Paper items like toilet paper rolls, boxes for over-the-counter drugs, and bandages are also recyclable. Just don't put any used tissues, cotton balls, or toilet paper in the recycling. And as always, never put plastic bags or films of any kind in your recycling. Only 1 in 5 people recycles in their bathroom, so Wake County is making it easy to get started. If you sign up for our bathroom recycling initiative and agree to take a survey, we'll give you a free 3-gallon recycling bin for your bathroom while supplies last. For more information, visit the website on your screen. The Wake County WIC program is excited to announce a major new development for the distribution of WIC benefits. eWIC offers a simple, safe, and convenient way for WIC clients to use their food benefits. The brand new eWIC cards replace paper food vouchers and work just like debit cards at the checkout. When you get to the register, swipe your eWIC card first to pay for WIC-allowed foods. For the first time, eWIC allows clients to buy as little or as much food as they need during each shopping trip. You can even check your benefit balance and identify WIC-approved products on your smartphone while you shop. To learn more about eWIC, please call 919-250-4720 or visit wakegov.com/WIC.
Wake County Animal Control plays a key role in keeping all members of our community safe. If you've ever wondered what it's like to spend a day in the life of an animal control officer, we've got a great story for you.
People, I don't think they're maliciously trying to do the wrong thing or, abuse their pets in most cases. It's just a lack of knowledge a lot of times. What we take for granted in the animal business doesn't mean everybody, knows the same thing. We try to work with the people. It's better for, it's definitely better for the animals. If I just give them a citation and walk away, I'm not helping the animal any. I'm not really helping them. I'd rather put their money in, towards the animal rather than pay a citation and then end up back there at the same place for the same reasons. Rabies is always a big one. We can't drill that into people's heads enough, how important and how simple a rabies shot can be to make everybody's life easier. You see a raccoon running across your yard at noon, that doesn't necessarily mean it's rabid. It could be spraying is big for babies and that sort of thing. People think if they see foxes or raccoons in the daytime, we were always told, oh, it must be rabid. That's not necessarily the case. But there's things you can look for, the behavior of the animal. But we'll definitely call and we can assess the situation. And if it's not something that we would handle, we would definitely direct you to the right people. Even if we stop for gas or go up to a counter, people always say, what's the most, wild thing you've picked up or done? And most of the time it's dealing with the public that's the most interesting. The animals aren't really that exotic and we can, we pretty much can read their behavior, but people, it's always, it's always interesting. So I always felt if you're going to enforce something, like rabies vaccines, that sort of thing, make it available for people, to get. So that's definitely helped. We're out there, at a rabies clinic, and it shows people we're not just the bad guys. We're actually trying to help you. We're here for a reason. Yeah, definitely. You got to be an animal lover to do this. It's, but you also have to, like people, and so because if you want to be an animal control officer and you can't deal with people, this is not the job for you. I've seen a lot of animal control officers come and go because they're like, oh, I love animals. But if you can't deal with people, I'd say 75% of our job is not to go run around chasing dogs. It's to mediate between neighbors. Wear many hats. We can be a psychologist. We can, be problem fixers is what we are basically. It's all about public safety. But yeah, if we can definitely help the animals, that's great.
That's all for this episode of Wake TV. Keep up with all of the latest Wake County news by visiting us online at wakegov.com/news. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube so you can always stay in the loop. We'll see you next time.